Tonight we're learning what sparked a huge fire at an apartment complex in Chesapeake. More than a dozen people were forced out of the Lake Village apartments in Deep Creek Wednesday. Angelo Vargas spoke to someone who lives there and also learned from a fire captain how the fire started.
Firefighters rushed to the Lake Village apartments Wednesday afternoon. Resident Will Marcano took this video. He says his apartment was on the second floor. In Spanish, he says before the fire started, his wife went to the kitchen to get some water and saw smoke coming out behind the stove. Cano says minutes later, his family evacuated before the apartments caught fire. Chesapeake Fire Captain Stephen Bradley says 14 adults and 4 children are out of their homes.
It was an accidental fire, and what the origin and the cause was, which we were able to isolate that to the stove. It was no fault of the residents here.
Bradley says Chesapeake police officers got to the scene first and rescued people from the first floor. He also said neighbors rescued people from the second floor. A
really amazing story of neighbors helping neighbors. As soon as they discovered that there was an emergency here, they disregarded their own, safety and just rushed upstairs to help evacuate the second floor units.
Bradley says there's one thing you can do to protect yourself if your home was to catch fire.
Before you go to sleep at night, it's important that you close bedroom doors. Anything that separates you from the fire buys you time, additional time to get out of the house. And so this was a perfect example of that. Gracias a Dios.
Cano says he thanks God his family is safe and alive. In Chesapeake, Angelo Vargas, 13 News Now.
Captain Bradley says the people impacted by the fire are getting help from the Red Cross and some are staying in hotels.